Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Where's she
She right here. She came out of
You
her
okay?
out of her hole.
Hmm. Let me see. Oh, I think I pulled something. You okay, Jada?
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National
New
Football
stadium,
League
new
on EA
stadium.
Sports. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns.
New stadium.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lance now to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. There he goes
camera,
outside.
action. Showtime, baby.
And he takes it all the
Son
way
of a
down
bitch.
to the 3. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Cohen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tariq Cohen, a 3-yard touchdown run.
Damn, that would've
and
made
the
a trade.
Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Damn, you scored too fast, Corey.
Here on 1st and 10.
It wasn't really on purpose.
Throwing Jones.
I'll pick that off.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't
That's
hold
Mike
on
Thomas
through the
over there.
contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Stop nano blitzing.
Nah, no.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It can go in the trash. I'll say whatever you want to put in there.
Now Jones.
Pick that off.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
What it do? What you doing?
He practicing, bro. He said he needed to test out Mac Jones.
In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
God damn.
This is taken at about the 14.
Oh no, bro. Oh man.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this
Ran
next
out of
drive.
gas.
And Charles,
Right.
nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game
I
like
know,
this being a few weeks
right.
down the
Division
road?
rival
I actually
first
like the
week
early
of the season
matchup
is
for a
kind of
few
crazy.
reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year,
Good play, Watt.
that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Oh, go at him, go at him, go at him. Oh, that's Dan Arnold.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Forced out
But
to his
get the
left.
fuck out of the way, one of y'all.
Out left to Shaheen.
Stupid.
And he'll be down
Run
at
it
the
again.
46.
Or
So they
run
go
some
from
though.
146 to the other on a pickup of 8. They'll try to run for the first with
Let me
Henry.
break that
And
tackle.
he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard
All
line.
right.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Lance. Got a man open. It's Tyler
Ooh.
Higbee. And they're able to get this
Take that
one
on the
past
chin.
the
He's a
30
38.
to the 25-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A first down carry for Henry. Oh, big hole right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 25 yards. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Same face, different face.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Ah, missed.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. First play of the drive.
Are
goes
you
the wrong
playing on the
way.
5
Second
against
and 12.
Corey?
What?
Back to throw. Jones flushed out right.
Oh, catch it!
He completes it to Julio
That's bullshit,
Jones.
bro.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed
Yes,
first
sir.
down there.
Oh.
They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And
Let's
this one
put
nearly
in
picked
somebody else.
off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down.
Good
Jones
fucking paw. Give me
finding
that.
Sterling Shepard for
Good
his
job.
first catch.
Damn, Casey.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens'
If he's gonna go
41-yard
quick
line.
shit like that, let's do this.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, they'll run
Good
with
job,
Hunt.
Calvin Noyes.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Bro.
Jones,
yeah, there we go. Let me get it. Let me get it.
And
Oh,
it's
shit.
picked up by the Ravens. And the return across midfield.
Try to get through there. Yeah, big Deshaun Watson. That's funny as fuck.
The score. This is the NFL on EA
The big boy
Sports.
tried to cut it back. All right, let's finish the game. There's no way, right? And everybody could stay in the block, honestly.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Robbie Anderson's bigger. Robbie, go across. Oh, no, man. We'll go away.
On second down now, it's Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness.
King
it hasn't been the best
David,
first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Oh, I would do that. I can get excited.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Lance steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
I had the damn first down. But it's a fumble, not a forward pass. Fuck.
Enemy territory, so that had to be very
No, that's a pick.
frustrating.
Oh,
Down
that's
the
my fault.
scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at
good
all,
block.
to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
He didn't get the first down. Oh, he got it. That extra hit though. Marcus Peters got him a sneaky
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Hunt. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away.
Pick that up, y'all.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Ooh.
Touchdown.
That shit happened fast. What the
A
fuck?
20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are back within a score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
All right, let's get it right.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs, and that's caught.
Oh, my goodness.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 73 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones.
Ooh.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 3rd down, Jones escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
Completes it to Evan Ingram.
No.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past
Give me
the 45.
Can I get the challenge? No. That's weak.
They'll stick passing game as he looks to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And that'll be
he did not get the first
8
down.
yards to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. 2nd and 10. Off-play action. Jones.
Yeah.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 there as his safety blitz winds up paying off. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And
Fucking soft-ass Evan Ingram, dog.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now here's Johnson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd and 10, Jones looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Damn, I didn't see him fucking out of bounds. God damn it.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll run on first down. Henry down to the 25. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it into
little
the
foe.
end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Little foe.
Tariq Cohen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Run him over. Who is that? Bobby Wagner. Put him down then.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw
Go
that
get him,
out
Javon.
I
Go get him,
think
Javon.
you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
He's out, bro. Oh, my God.
To Hurst. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns.
List the wrong corner,
Michael
so
Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Browns get a score closer. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Oh, my God.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, man.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson.
Damn. Damn it, Corey. Get off the fucking juke button. Now it's the play action. Go score. Henry Ruggs. Let's go.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Oh, shit. I threw it the wrong button.
And it's incomplete.
Fuck, he was sitting there right up and looking at me.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. On the counter, it's Henry. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From midfield, here's Lance. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Oh, man.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Browns drive about to get started. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high,
Man,
so they can keep
that
cutting
nigga
into that
ball,
lead.
dog.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
That was really random.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And
Reach
Thomas
for the
has
ball,
it.
Corey.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And some room to roam now. The 40. Past the 20.
Is that it?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 70 yards. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Second down, here's Henry. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. The Lance going to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And got his man complete.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Touchdown.
Yeah, he switched.
Nice run.
78 yards. And the
So,
Ravens use the
more for
big
one. They
play
get us
to
back to
extend
even
their
since he got that
4th quarter
bullshit
lead.
touchdown on 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1. Oh, and I missed the field goal. I made it.
Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Make it even.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Good job. That's what I'm talking about.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Jones.
Good job, y'all.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jones now. Off the play.
Oh, that's me. He didn't get it off.
Pressure too much. Down
Yeah.
goes.
Shit.
It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got in there to bring him down. Gotta
Shit.
try it here. He's
Shit.
back to
Yep.
throw.
Oh, fuck. Hit it.
Open man right side
Evan
is
Ingram is a fucking thorn,
And way
dog,
up
right
past
now.
the
Oh, my
35
God. Trying to
before
plug the
he's
headphones
taken
in.
down.
My headphones keep dying. Fuck it. Send the niggas. Let's go.
Jones on
Yes,
first
sir.
down.
Good
Catch
job.
here, left side, Thomas.
That's a good play
And
call,
that play
too.
went
'Cause I've been
nowhere.
in zone the
Losing
whole game.
yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Yes,
Looking for Jones, and it's
sir.
intercepted.
Break that
Picked
tackle.
off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus
That's
Peters.
what I'm
The
talking
return will
about,
be
Marcus
stopped
P.
at the
And let's end the
34-yard
game. Let's go
line.
home.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. A give to Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Browns drive about to get started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
Man, make the tackle, Marcus.
Kareem Hunt, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. First down, Minor, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the handoff, it's Cohen. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harrison, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week on. Plenty of weeks to come. So for the Ravens, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So it's like 3 games to get to 82. It'll take niggas 3 games to get to 82. Let's see. Who Deshaun Watson, Lord. Kareem 7 for 119. That's my bad league. Saquon 25 totes. Jay Connor 16. Oh, strong. Who's Strawberry? Oh, Strawberry. I got about 3. Oh, Allen about 3. 3. That's some good ass games. Bro, what the fuck?